He's your good boy.
Hello, hello.
He's your good boy.
YouTube and Rumble, we have dog cam. Woo! And I got video URL, the URL. I'm gonna put that in the Sun Home. Let's see. Never notifications. Here.
I guess I should open Discord, I guess. Or I guess you posted the link, right?
I posted the YouTube link.
Okay, well.
I do not have the Rumble link.
That's alright.
Because you didn't post it to me to post it.
I'll open Discord. Sorry.
Aw, Gergie, you're so cute. He does the annoyed yawn.
You're waiting for your
"Aw,
pets.
wow." Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a good thing we have dog cam to keep everyone company.
Yes.
Hey, David Myers.
Hey.
The sound check is complete. He can hear us.
Tis good.
It is good. Alright, I guess I should get to actually opening up the game. Gertie, you're so cute. You're so
Tylenol
cute.
use during pregnancy is linked to autism? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's recent news.
That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, I expect them to release more news about that, but you know.
Oh, look at Gergie in the can. He's so like, but why am I not getting pet?
Oh, he looks around like, where's my pets?
Oh, where's my pet?
And David says there is a crest called the Wanderer that has the original Hollow Knight moveset. That is interesting. I do like the new moveset as well. I think it's quite nice. I think they put a lot of thought into this game. They had a lot of passion involved here. And, yeah, well worth $20. As I'm sure many of you have already reached the conclusion. So I did play a little bit off stream. I'm gonna have to kind of just play a little bit off stream, play a little bit on, etc., because we kind of just never know when we're gonna be streaming.
Yeah.
And it's also like, honestly, kind of easier to play off stream a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Just because I don't have to play at midnight. But you know. So, where I am now, there are 2 different, like, kind of boss fights I can go to. I think maybe people would enjoy the bird one more, even though that's the more annoying one. So, I guess I'll go to that one. Yeah, it's a very exploration-heavy game, that's true. I think it was the same for Hollow Knight that I played a bunch off-stream. Ugh, these fucking bird enemies. First of all, not bugs, they're just actual birds. What's up with that?
They look so goofy.
Man, I'm getting really unlucky with these jumps.
They're taking your lunch money.
Well, because, like, look at that.
Yeah, and their
Like,
animation's
I can't-
so annoying.
They want a very precise jump. Yeah, that is actually the only complaint I have for this game so far, is just that there are way too many flying enemies. And the flying enemies were never really worked out in the first game in general. The idea that they're like, oh yeah, we can add more of these, people like them, is very far off from the truth.
You look so stupid.
You do, Goku, you do look stupid.
Look at this stupid pose he has. He looks so dumb.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw, you distracted me. With cute Gergie.
Oh, buddy.
Wait, was it over here where Bird Brass was? Oh yeah, it was over here.
You look like a couch potato. Yeah. Are you running away? Are
I
you
should've
gonna
gone
run
over
away?
there. Well.
Oh. You got the spot. Are you purring? Oh. Oh. Griggy's like, oh, but that's the spot. Do I run anyway? Oh.
Man, they jump so fast. Yeah, that's a devious enemy. I didn't have issue with them the last time I went to that area, but like, I guess if you just fight them normally, they're supposed to be pretty hard. Gotta get the money. It's very valuable. Bird boss time. Let's go. Man, it's tough. Really, every time you have a boss and you just add an extra minion, instantly much harder.
Yeah.
Just like one extra minion, especially when it's a flying enemy, of course. Because all the flying enemies are just... They've just always been kind of jank in Hollow Knight. And Silksong is no exception.
You know, with how, like, politically educated everyone's become over this, like, Gamergate generation, it's always surprising when you run into, like, Europeans that don't understand why American politics matter. It's like, you're not a real country. All of you are our vassal states. That's why we have military bases on in your territory, because your military is so bad you need ours.
Oh, what the hell? It's supposed to guard me while I heal.
Well, instead of guarding you, it just obliterated him.
Yeah, but it didn't heal me.
This is true.
What
But
the hell?
is it supposed to guard you or just destroy those who would attack you while healing?
I was 80% sure it said that it was supposed to, like, shields the bearer as they bind their... Shield! It doesn't say...
Explosive shield?
Explodes! A shield implies protection.
It shielded you with wrath.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? I want my money back.
It punished your enemies, but did not heal you.
Yeah, it did not heal me at all. What the hell? What's the point? I was so excited to get that. I finally have a chance to use it, and then it's like, actually...
David Meyer says it takes the hit instead of you using the silk. So you spend the silk on a shield instead of a heal.
What?
Which is...
Why don't they specify?
Yeah.
That's so not worth it.
I don't know what you guys think, but I like my tooltips to have autistic levels of detail on exactly what I'm signing up for.
Yeah, I should take it off if that's what it does. It's way worse. I want it to heal.
You'd rather take, like, the hit and heal?
Yeah, obviously.
Maybe you get knocked out of it, though, if you're trying to heal. It would have been such a spot for the harpoon thing, whatever it's called.
I need to build up my silk so I can heal.
Yeah.
That. Oh,
Nice.
thank God it didn't hit it.
Calculated.
Come at me, bros.
Now, are these like bird beetles? Are we gonna find out that there's
Flying enemy. This game is not good at flying enemies. They never were.
It's like dogs in zombie games. It's just like supposed to mix up the gameplay, but like everybody hates it.
Oh my God! How many of you are there?
Sometimes games have those like super satisfying enemies that are like a different type.
Ugh.
I'm trying to think of an example.
This is fucking brutal.
There's not a lot of those like different type enemies that are just really fun. So like mini bosses are always exciting. Like the chainsaw guy.
Yeah, well, those are always the best.
Chainsaw guy in Resident Evil 5 is really exciting. But like the soldier guys weren't like more exciting. And the guy when you shoot them and then they transform into that like any of those like monster things that you can flashbang, never never that fun.
Because they just weren't designed in a way. Oh, God, I forgot to take that off. God damn it. I have to take it off because that's like so much worse. It like tricks you into putting it on thinking that it'll be good and it's not. What else do I have?
Oh, does it have to be blue to go in that slot?
Shard pendant. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Alright, well it's just better with it off and then nothing there, honestly.
Okay. It'll make you play smarter. It's like me with fast attacks. If I use fast attacks, I get greedy. Also, David Myers agrees it is BS. Oh hey, it's Joseph Choi. Good morning, evening. He said evening. I don't know why I said morning. I'm like reading the second line at the same time and there's an M. It's Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. I haven't played it.
But it is your favorite.
Yeah. My big brother's friend came over with it one time, and I was like, that's so cool. And then I was like, we should totally get the sequel that comes out. It'll be like better graphics and everything, right? And then it was like whatever that chibi fucking sailing piece of shit was.
Very
Which is like
mature.
which it's some like it's like the best Zelda game to ever come out. Like apparently the gameplay is like super cool. But I wanted it to be like with the mask and stuff. I was like, oh, what kind of masks do you think will be in the new Zelda? My brother's like, I don't know.
Oh, there's just nothing over here, huh?
And I was like so fixated on it when I saw the screenshots for like Super Smash Bros. Melee. The new Melee, I was like, oh my god, that must be Zelda wearing a mask. When I saw like Bowser's leg, I was like, it's gotta be the Goron mask or whatever. My brother's like, oh, you think? But why would they use that mask? I was like, oh, what mask would you want? He's like, the one that's like a plant with that like you shoot stuff with. And I was thinking like, yeah, but wouldn't that be really annoying and cheap? Get balked on. Do you heal faster without the... Nice, you could, yeah. You're just in it to fucking box him to death. You just want blood.
Well, sometimes you can parry the hit. I just wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
I just did it badly.
Yeah, I definitely fit into the crowd of not wanting anything to like pander to me as a kid.
Man. It's like you have to make the tiniest jumps because if you touch them, you
Yeah.
also get hit.
It's lame.
Yeah, it's not fun. You know what? Forget it.
Oh, you get to keep your... Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It just starts you at the last bench you rested at, so.
Nice. Oh, Majora's Mask. I'm sorry. Hey, Mossive Network. I read Majora's Mask as my 60th, and I was like, there's 60 Zelda games, and that's your 60th place? God damn. I really don't know anything about Zelda games. Because that game seemed pretty cool. I do want to try it at some point. I don't think I ever finished my playthrough of Quest 64. Which is a janky game. As a kid, I was like, I went over a friend's house in like preschool and played it. And I was like, I was kind of fascinated with it. And it's like one of the first like RPGs, like I think it might be maybe the first RPG that was on the N64. Very cool glide.
Come on.
Got him.
You got me a lot more. The guy who just fell in and died, I guess. Damn.
Are Link and Zelda official couple? Apparently Mario and Peach aren't. Yeah. So I think it varies depending on the game with Link, because each Link and each Zelda are different people in each game, like Final Fantasy. And Mario has a canonical like girlfriend early on.
Yeah, he did anyways. I don't know if they like kept with that canon.
I don't think they really cared about. I don't think they ever care about the Mario canon.
Yeah.
I think so. The way that the game director talked about the Mario cast is like, I want you to think of them like actors that play roles. So like you could have a Mario who's like a spaceship captain, or you could have a Mario who's a plumber or whatever. But they're not like, and so they have like traits that they'll always have. But they're not, can you, like, pick up his trident and, like, locomote it? Sick moves, though.
Yeah, I look very cool.
Damn, you shit on this guy. He must be, like, a merchant or something.
You fucking suck, bro. It's way better than the birds. Anything other than the birds, please. Ah! More flying enemies. Way too many of these.
But Mario and Peach, I think it also depends on the game. Because we played like a little bit of whatever the new one was, and they had like Mario and Peach getting married, and then Bowser interrupting the wedding. And like it's tragic because like, you know, I feel like the gameplay loop.
They should have gave that to me. They should have gave that to me. That was bullshit.
You got robbed.
Yeah, you see that? I did the down attack, and, like, it stops, like, a half a second before I hit the guy.
The regular enemies are such cancer in like, Hollow Knight. The bosses have these, like, fun...
Is that a dash attack? That's
Very
that's
cool.
something. I didn't know that had a dash attack.
It looks like you're kicking instead of like poking with the needle thing. But
I wonder if that's good for anything in particular. Not for that.
But yeah, it's such a tragedy because like the new Mario game, Bowser interrupts your wedding and like steals Princess Peach away, and that basically precludes it from being a game that I would give to like an impressionable kid, because I don't think they should be seeing like.
Bowser's way better because he gets the girl by force.
Yeah, like I don't think because like the kid's not gonna beat the game, right? Like not until they're like older.
Oh my god, I didn't know he could do that. Oh my god.
God, that's horrifying. He's
Yeah, this guy's terrifying.
He just like snipped you with a fucking scissor. So like yeah, it's just a bad. It's like literally wife kidnapping.
Nintendo, we wife kidnap.
It's like
Yeah, that one enemy. Fucking.
it's
goddamn.
like, hey little Timmy, where do you want to go on vacation? I want to go to Kazakhstan. Oh, why is that? Because Bowser taught me the only way I can get Princess Peach is by wife kidnapping. It's like, oh. So what you're telling me is the internet was a mistake.
Oh, I thought that was a background piece. That was not a background
I thought
piece.
it was a thing to touch. I didn't know if it was going to hurt you or be like, cling, you picked up spiky wheel.
Yeah.
But
As it turns out, no, it just kills you. Now we know.
that guy's so scary. He's not even a
know,
bug.
I
He's
know,
just a man with scissors.
He's just a guy.
Show the kid classic Mario games. Yeah, Mario 64, by the way, has like crazy complicated concepts. When I replayed through that as an adult and I'm reading all like the pop-ups, I'm like, wow, this is a little bit beyond like a kid's understanding. It's like, yeah, Princess Peach used the stars to shape reality to make her kingdom nice. It's like, oh, that seems like you're playing with a lot of power there. Can you heal?
I can.
So if the wheel on the top is lit up, that's far enough over on the bar to heal, I guess. But yeah, so she was using the stars to like shape reality in her kingdom to make it better. And so you could kind of look at it like when you're at the castle, there's no more to her like realm. Like it just ends, there's like a wall. But normally, like in the cutscene, I think there's like the road goes further away. And so that's obviously like a gameplay limitation. But I wonder if in the back of their head they're thinking like, well, she doesn't have the stars, so the reality of her kingdom has just been shrunken down.
That's interesting.
Because Bowser takes the stars and then makes his own like dimensions in which to like hide the stars from you, so that he can keep using the power to like do stuff with it. And he's stolen the stars to imprison Princess Peach so she can't use the like Zelda, basically. I mean, my understanding of people who've explained the plots is that Zelda's like powerful, and so Ganon has to imprison her to stop.
Right, that's what I have heard.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So it's kind of like funny when you think about it in that way. It's like, all right, sir, where should we
Very tricky game.
imprison? Where should we hide this star? What universe should we create? It's like, well, I think you should have a race war between two types of bombs fighting an eternal battle, bomb battlefield. Like, all right, sir, of course we'll do that right away. What's the next universe we create? A pirate cove. A snowy mountain where a penguin has.
That was far.
Damn. That is. I looking at the map. That is. Yeah. So you should. It's like, all right, listen up, Koopa. You're gonna make a snowy mountain, and you're gonna put a penguin on it, who has lost their child, and you give a star to the penguin if Mario returns the baby penguin. Also, make that penguin impossibly hard to beat at bobsledding on its belly. Oh, that was cool. How did you do that?
Magic.
Did you just jump in time?
Yeah.
Very slick.
The slickest.
Ditching.
Ditching.
Hey, free comment.
Getting on out of here. This is the Dark Souls method. Just quit the game. Hell yeah. That's how you keep your money, guys. Alright, well. Let's go back. And this time we'll go the other direction.
Oh, my message didn't send earlier somehow. I was suggesting you use those spike traps you get from the Forge Daughter against the flying enemies. Ooh, I don't think we got that.
Oh, okay, so this is...
Peach standing over the Mushroom Kingdom like Thanos. Yeah, she has reality warping powers. And then, like, in the later games, they're just like, never mind. It was weird how, like, the Mario movie, they're like... I mean, it's not weird. They suck at everything. But the Mario movie, apparently, they made her into a ninja. And it's, like, the far more interesting is, like, she just can create a plenty vault from Age of Mythology and just provide infinite resources to her citizens.
Alright, let's see if there's anything new at Bone Bottom.
Speaking of Peach, was not a fan of how they made her into a girl boss in the Mario movie.
I was not a fan of that either.
Yeah, it's super gross. And, like, I had to explain to my...
Mask shard. I don't have enough beads!
I had to explain to my cousin, she has a boy and a girl, and she was like, oh, finally they did something with, like, Princess Peach, and then she knew, like, she was, like, afraid I was gonna, like, argue or something. I was like, well, just, like, think about it like this. It's like, what if your son looks at that movie and thinks, well, Mario's a loser, and he always loses. It's not even like he's good at some things and Peach is good at other things. He's always a loser, and there's no point in him ever trying because Peach will do everything for him. And so he sees that and he thinks, well, maybe I'm supposed to be like a loser. And so when he struggles with something and he can't do it, he'll think, that's okay because I'm supposed to be a loser.
I'll let the woman do it for me.
And then he looks for a girlfriend or a wife that'll do everything for him. He doesn't feel like he's supposed to succeed or supposed to be good at stuff. He's just supposed to be a loser, and self-fulfilling prophecy just becomes a loser. And, like, that made a lot of sense to her. Like, she was like, oh, you're right. And I was saying how it would be so easy for them to make it, like, very balanced and, like, have her have problems with certain
both
things.
Be good, etc.
Yeah, like, just have.
It's strange because at the beginning of the movie they show, like, Mario doing all this parkour stuff, and I was thinking, oh, so that's why he's good at the platforming. But then once they get into the other world, he's just all of the sudden bad.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. I don't get why they would do that. Why would you set it up so that he's not bad, just to make him bad anyway? And the real answer is just because they want Peach to seem that much better. Like, that much more impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's the fact that she can do the obstacle course and he can't. Because she's so awesome. That's the annoying part.
Yeah, and, like, it would be... It'd be just so much better to... I mean, it's harder to write, right? Is to make them both good at things instead of just, like, women best at everything,
Yeah. I guess so. They didn't have to, like... didn't have to make Luigi the princess of the movie, I gotta say. Worst. I can't hit flying enemies. I really just can't.
And also, yeah, that's another thing. Like, Luigi should have been good at stuff.
Yeah, Luigi does nothing the whole movie, and it's called the Super Mario Bros. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's supposed to
disgusting.
be both of them.
It's just so disgusting. Now, here would be something really funny, is if Mario was, like, you know, good at platforming and stuff and whatever, and then it was like Luigi's the only one who understands plumbing, and so their plumbing business is, like, destroyed. But, like, when they have a plumbing call, Mario will, like, destroy people, like, jumping on the heads of, like, sewer monsters. But then Luigi is the only one who knows how to, like, use a wrench to, like, tighten stuff and, like, actually fix the problem. Like, they're plumbers, except, like, Mario is just some kind of, like, sewer warrior.
Sewer warrior. Yeah.
Because then it could be really funny to make fun of the fact that Mario doesn't understand plumbing. And then, like, that could be something that, like, he, like, learns, like, later in the movie. Like, the place is filling up with water, and they're like, you've got to learn to plumb.
It's the only way! Oh my god, these scissors enemies are so terrifying! What do I even do, man?
I don't know. Suddenly it's turned into Bloodborne, though.
I can cut through the floor, bro!
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll rest.
I think it's kind of hard to make a matter manipulating character, like, seem like she needs your help. So, like, I don't know how you would write Princess Peach with her canonical powers of,
well,
like...
you have her get kidnapped by someone who steals the star, aka Bowser. Like, the way that they have it,
It could be funny if she was, like,
games,
lazy.
It's, like, fine.
And so she's like... And so he's like, oh, so you can fix everything. You just have to, like... You know, use your power to, like... Give yourself a sword and, like, weapons to, like... Defeat the evil. And she could be like, no, that sounds like a lot of work.
Well, just make her a girl. It's like she doesn't have to be like some hardcore fighter just because she's a princess and they want to do something subversive.
Yeah, it's like the thing that, like, it just feminism doesn't understand that, like, men don't like seeing women die horribly. Like, oh my god, the demo footage for Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is, like, haunting. Because, like, the game's journalist is, like, playing is so bad at the game. And they make the gang, they have to fight 50-50 women and men. Maybe even more women than men. And it doesn't fit at all. And they when you hit them, they, like, scream and stuff, and that, you know, and it looks horrible. And the guy is so bad at playing, he just, like, bonks them, and then it takes them until the very edge of the NPC's stun before he's able to, like, click again to attack again, and so it just looks like he's torturing women because he's just so bad. Like, he won't just spam attack until they're dead. He, like, hits them, they scream. Then he waits, like, a solid 3 seconds, hits them, they scream, and it's just so fucking haunting.
Okay.
Oh, are you supposed to, like, twang off of that, or no?
I don't have the pogo.
You can, like, dive attack pogo, though, right?
I don't think you can pogo with the dive attack. Oh, God. Fuck out of here.
What guy?
Why does that take 3 hits? This tiny ass enemy.
I don't know. Are those walnuts?
One day they'll have something inside them.
Yes.
And I'll be there for that day. Ah! Like a horror game. Okay, I can get a little higher, I think. Oh no, I can't. I can't jump that high. I'm gonna have to get through the scissors, guys.
I didn't see the movie.
Wish me luck.
By the way, Trisha watched it and gave me a review.
I didn't think you would like it.
Yeah, it would probably
so
just make me
I was
angry.
like, don't worry about it. I know all the things my boyfriend doesn't like, and yeah, I don't think he would like that. It's okay if you guys like it, but you know.
Yeah.
I know what Adam likes. Ooh. Chapel of the Reaper. Oh my god, epic Silksong crossover?
Because also,
Is this another Path of Pain situation? So I'm not into that, I gotta say. Oh, okay, ledge grab doesn't work. Well, I think I answered that question. Get on out of here.
is it better to dash over to it?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
If ledge grab works, maybe. But right now it's not working, so. What a shame.
Yeah, there's also like a difference between like depiction and because like sometimes people can make like a semi like lore argument about like how something is like at BasedCon Buffy the Vampire Slayer got brought up and I was like I didn't like how she was supposed to be like good at fighting because she like inherits the knowledge rather than training. And this guy was like, oh, but like she spent 3 seasons not being powerful, and it's like, dude, I did not make it past 3 seasons. Like, I did not watch that far in, and I thought it was unbearable. So like, if that was supposed to be her being vulnerable, I was so
Oh my.
intolerable. But like in his mind, he's like, well, theoretically, if you think about it, maybe, you know, like maybe she is a character who is like has not overpowered or whatever, but there's just like a there's like a distinction to make between like what something is technically and what it like is how it is actually depicted. Like
Oh no, another flying enemy. Get me out of here.
like Princess Peach versus Princess Zelda, that like attack the screw attack thing. Princess Peach wins because in Mario Tennis
Money.
she can hit the tennis ball and the tennis ball lights on fire, therefore she can like hit things so hard it's like a meteor from outer space. But like obviously the depiction of Princess Peach isn't really that. Like that's not the vibe you get when you play Mario Tennis, is that you're like sending meteoric aces at your enemy. It's like
Of course, yeah. They're not getting the vibe, man.
Prince Adam, why are there a lot of things you dislike? There's just a lot of stuff to dislike. There's a lot of stuff I really like too. I'm like I'm quite the sanguine, as they say.
Ah, don't like that. Okay, well, I have a little bit more of a map out here.
Yeah, I'll often spend like a good amount of time like
Ooh, don't like this.
waxing on about.
No, thank you. That was a close one, right, boys?
Yeah, I'll often spend a lot of time like waxing on about something that I really like too. I might not do it in like a perfect
Alright,
balance.
let's get back to...
I think most people complain more than they're positive about stuff, and I think also you probably remember complaints and negative
More
stuff
often.
better.
Yeah.
Like people talk about it with like comments that they get on their videos. The negative comments stick out more than the positive ones.
So true.
Just kind of like this state of things. It's good to combat that though. But
Yeah, and you know, it's funny, I like to keep my videos fairly balanced with like positive things I talk about and negative things. But people only focus on the negative videos and then they're like, why don't you ever do anything positive? It's like, well, I did. You just didn't watch them.
yeah.
It's your own fault.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get him.
So I actually do have a
And just one more to go.
I actually do have a like question related to that. So I posed this question at BasedCon of what if you think about your mentality as like something that requires vitamins and nutrients and stuff, and it should be fed as such. What piece of media would you consider to be a multivitamin? Something that's just purely good that you don't need to filter out any of the bad stuff. Like if you gave it to someone, you would just be giving them a pure multivitamin. And my example was the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like the whole thing you could kind of take and more or less, it functions as like a multivitamin. Maybe the books too. Although, to be honest, he's a little soft. Letting Wormtongue go.
Tolkien was kind of that guy, I guess.
Yeah, he was a little soft with like a lot of...
soft, yeah.
Yeah, with like punishing...
He
like,
knew that he was soft, too. That was the funny part. He was very self-aware.
Yeah, like with like punishing criminality and stuff. He's like very... He's very soft. Like, oh, but like Gollum was once a good guy. And it's like, yeah, but...
Yeah, but he fucked up.
Yeah.
Not so good anymore.
Dororo's your multivitamin?
I never finished it.
I don't think I watched the movie first because it was just one of those random free. I watched so many weird random free movies on demand. It wasn't in an anime section. I had no idea there was like a manga or anything. I just watched this like weird ass movie with like dunk dunk dunk
man, he hits for
dunk
two?
dunk dunk dunk.
Oh, fuck. I don't have enough lives for this
What
one.
the fuck is that? Is that a bird or an insect? He had crazy
I think
bug
it's a
eyes.
moth.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely moth. Watch the 2019 series. We never finished it. So not the Back to the Future trilogy. That came up though. Someone was like Back to the Future with a lot of confidence. And I was like, yeah,
I
but
don't remember the third one of Back to the Future at all. I only remember the first two.
the third one was the weakest one.
Hence why I don't remember it, I guess.
Yeah, he goes to like cowboy place, and then the Doc.
Goes to cowboy place.
Doc
nice.
has the hots for the teacher who's like gonna be ridden off the cliff,
Oh.
and then they have to rescue her before she falls off the cliff.
I guess it's a nice idea to give Doc a romance.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cute. But Back to the Future 1, like, his mom has the hots for him, and so you can't really...
Yeah, and it's for very petty reasons, too.
Yeah. So, like, that's not something you can hand to a kid and just be like, here's your multivitamin, grow up big and strong, right?
Yeah, hope you don't grow up with a mommy complex. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like...
Hope you're not cursed forever by this experience.
But Back to the Future is super.
Other than that, like, it has a good lesson.
Yeah, I mean it's a super. The first movie at least is really good. The second movie,
Yeah.
I liked being in the future. I don't remember if it's actually like good.
I remember liking the second movie. I just don't remember, like, the ins and outs of it. But obviously it did focus more on, like, the main character becoming a father in the future and, like,
Yeah.
trying to like, steer his kids in the right direction. Which is interesting, because the first movie is about steering his father in the right direction. And then they reverse it, and it's like, okay, well, how do I take care of my kids?
Yeah.
You know?
And then Princess Bride, that came up too. But the point I brought up about Princess Bride is, like, again, if you are handing that to, like, an impressionable young kid, you don't really want them to
do the as you wish thing.
Yeah, to do the as you wish thing in the beginning. That's not good advice, like, to a happy relationship, is like being a woman's slave. And, like, when you're older, you can sort of filter that out, and you can, like, you know.
Well, like, eventually he, like, is independent.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
It's just the beginning of the movie where he's like that.
Yeah. The thing is, though, the beginning of the movie leaves a big impression on a kid, especially, like, depending on their ability to, like, pay attention, they might only absorb the stuff in the beginning. So...
because they're a kid, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Fair.
And, like,
Okay.
you know, I guess I wasn't framing it exactly like stuff that you would give to a kid, but... Yeah, it's like 300 is sort of similar, where, like, it's super based, lots of, like, masculinity, we've got to fight to defend our land and everything, but also they have the weird, like, rape subplot, and then they have, like, the oracles getting molested by, like, the weird mutant people. So it's like...
Yeah, I didn't like that.
So it's like, if you edited that out...
Leonidas' wife getting molested makes no sense.
The Queen of Sparta? Yeah, it's like, what the... Like, who...
Oh, they took away the bench.
They stole it?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because she, like, travels around, but, like...
Oh, okay, I thought the birds, because it's shiny, they, like, picked it up and...
That's possible. There's so many goddamn birds around here. Maybe one of them's a magpie. I guess that's what this is, then. But I don't have enough beads to make it a real bench.
Yeah.
So, guess I'll die.
Chronicles of Prydain? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I think that Chronicles of Prydain,
Is it called Prydain? Is it pronounced like that?
could be
I thought it was Prydain.
Could be Prydain. I listened to it on audiobook, and, like, some of the guys will say Prydain, some of the guys say, but some people will say Prydain.
Maybe it's one of those things where it's like British versus American pronunciation.
That's why I don't show my kids many movies. We've watched My Neighbor Totoro and Kiki's Delivery Service. That's about it. Yeah. It's because there's some Disney ones that might be good, but, like, I think Beauty and the Beast is actually kind of a fucking disaster thematically, because
They
like
had good intentions, I guess. But
I was pretty disappointed that that some people...
I was pretty disappointed rewatching it.
Well, I was disappointed with the people at BaseCon that we had to, like, really break it down for them to understand. It's like it's like because they're
like
authors.
That one person.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess it was just one person, but it's like, but that guy's an author, and he doesn't understand that, like, the characters are that way because someone wrote that these aren't real people. So, like, someone decided that they hate muscular men who like are successful, and they're like, oh, but he was, like, vain, and it's like, yeah, but someone took a muscular guy and decided he should be vain and bad.
Yeah.
It
is kind of rough when you're a kid and, like, the bad guy is always handsome and muscular. It seems
Tarzan. Well, Tarzan was also handsome and muscular.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of like cartoons growing up, honestly. Like the bad guy is always the jock.
Right.
They're always like handsome, muscular, and popular, and you're supposed to hate them for it.
Yeah. Like Dannphan is like that. Kim Possible.
American Dragon. I mean, Kim Possible is a little bit of an exception because she is the popular girl, and she's just friends with like an unpopular guy, I guess.
But then the jocks beat up Ron Stoppable, right?
Do they?
I don't know. They're like.
I know in the last season he becomes a jock.
Yeah, like somehow the last season of Kim Possible seems to be like high quality. Like they actually ended on a high note.
They did. They ended on a really high note. It's part of the reason why my memories of Kim Possible are so rose-colored, is because they ended on such a nice note.
I remember a relationship coach in the 2000s saying the best couple interaction for children was from the animated furry Robin Hood film. All right, lock them up in a cage and then throw the cage in a lake. Mary Poppins is okay.
God, would you drown?
There was Hercules. Hercules, as a kid, drove me up a wall with the that was when I needed to learn how to fast forward because I could not stand the musical sections. just the fat ladies, the fat black ladies doing soul singing.
It was a weird choice, you know.
It made me enraged.
Now you see, if you could remake Hercules and switch out the gospel music for something else, what style would you go for like Greek mythology?
Like the epic choirs from like Devil May Cry, where they have like in the background of the music they're like.
Well, that is always a winner for me.
That's like super sick.
Yeah.
You could just not have a musical section at all, and
well, of course you have to have the musical.
Well, you could have the 0 to hero in those sequences. You don't need the stupid like soul sections. Those enraged me as a kid.
Yeah, just the sections where they're like narrating in song, you mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like where they're explaining the plot or something.
Yeah.
That shit just made me batty.
Where they're like preaching, but like singing preaching.
Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah,
that made me so.
0 to hero is a pretty like catchy song, so.
Yeah, as a kid. I just fucking couldn't stand that. I liked the scenes with Hercules and stuff. But then once they started talking, I started getting angry.
Yeah, overall that's a pretty great movie, but yeah. I can see the frustration, especially because of obviously like cultural significance there, I mean, just like sticking
just stealing shit from the Greeks again.
Well, yeah. I guess they were on like a run of just like trying to take away Greek stuff because of the Atlantis Lost Empire also.
Yeah. They were on a streak of trying to fuck over the Greeks. Yeah. So it's like circling back to Moss Hive Network's point about me being a negative Nancy. I also related the most to Oscar the Grouch on the Sesame Street. I was like, yeah, he's right. Fuck all these guys. These guys should shut the fuck up. Oh, he's singing and shit.
I'm on this guy's side.
It's like Elmo would show up and it's like, shut up, bitch.
Shut the fuck up, Elmo.
Tell me more about the woolly mammoth in your trash can. I liked Big Bird though. There's no.
Woo.
I don't even think I liked the Cookie Monster. I think I was like, shut up, you fucking gluttonous freak.
Oh my god.
Put the cookies in the trash. I think I just hated all of these characters. I don't know. Like, I think the majority of Sesame Street just made me enraged. It's just one of those things that, like, your parents, like, put in front of you, and then you're just like...
Yeah, because you're supposed to like it.
creatures. I liked, as a kid, I would watch on repeat Sleeping Beauty. There's a lot of parts of that that I really liked.
I see. I assume maybe they want me to like learn wall jump before I can get up there. Because there's kind of just no way. It is a shame though. Kind of got nowhere else to go except for the boss fights. Which I'm not very excited for.
Terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely terrifying.
The scariest they have ever made a walk around enemy, for sure. Damn, really? Okay. Actually, this is easier. Alright. Well, I can go fight the birds again. I don't know if that'll be easier than fighting the big moth.
As a kid, by the way, I related more to Maleficent for a long time. Because I was like,
Jeez, I forgot they were there. Now I have to pay.
Because she got mad at her like orc things, right? And then
Idiots, food!
And then she just starts like killing all of them with the lightning. I was like, oh my god, she actually did it. She killed them. Holy shit, she's insane. And I was like, yeah, I want that power. When a bunch of fucking idiots bother me, I want to be able to lightning them all to death.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then she turns into a fucking dragon?
Yeah, right?
Hell yeah.
Kids love dragons, man.
But then, once you're into the fight, you're kind of like, yeah, get her. like, then you start to see yourself in the guy in the struggle, and then you're like, you want him to win.
Yeah.
You can't help but want, you see you're a boy, you wanna see the guy win.
Naturally. Yeah.
But I think really what caused me to have a paradigm shift and like the prince more was
The fact that he had to save the princess?
I mean, there's that, right? But the thing that really changed my like perspective on the movie was I was friends with this like I have a little tertiary goal where I try to get the movies featured. That Disney 100 set from Walmart for far less than the 1,500 price that it's being sold for. Well, let me recommend Qubit Torrent. I remember when they finally showed everyone Snuffleupagus because someone pointed out that no one ever believing Big Bird when he mentions him sends the wrong message to children. Isn't Snuffle...
Yeah, I do kind of hate that trope, honestly, where, like, the parents don't believe the kids.
Yeah, it's kind of bad, right? Like, it teaches the kids not to, like, call out, like, abusers and stuff.
Yeah, it teaches them not to trust that their parents will help them.
Yeah. I never really thought about that before. I couldn't really put my finger... Like, I had a super mean, like, kindergarten teacher. I've told the story before, but it was every day was a different letter and a different number, right? And this was day 11 of kindergarten, right? So it's not super deep into kindergarten. And we've got to draw a picture with 11 of something every day. And so I was like... I was like, I know what I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a rainbow. And I was like, how many colors are in a rainbow? And I was like asking, I had to ask a girl, right? Because they would know. And then...
Yeah, gotta ask the experts, naturally.
She like counted on her fingers, and then she was like 7. And I was like, how did you do that? It's all like mystery. And she's like, I just like, I counted it. It's like, you know all the colors and you know which order they're in? She's like, yeah. Duh. I was like, how do you know that? She's like, I'm a girl. I was like, okay. Fair enough. So I was like, alright, what's the first color? And you're not supposed to talk, right? You're not supposed to pass markers between tables.
It's such a stupid, yeah.
But man, and there's only 2 tables, right? So it's like really not a big deal. But I was like, wheeling and dealing, trading markers so I could get all the components I needed for this rainbow. And I'm like, all right, what's after red? What's after? I was like asking every single color I needed to know. And eventually I finished my rainbow, and then I got my hands on light blue, and I put 11 raindrops, and I was shocked because I was so bad at drawing everything, right? Still am. Nothing. Some things don't change. Oh, I didn't even see the bagok. You're alive.
Well, I only had one. It won't finish the heal naturally if you get interrupted. So I only had one left, and all of my silk gone. So that's not fun. Yeah, honestly, worst part of this game is the flying enemies. It's the worst part.
Yeah.
They never figured it out, and now we must all suffer. They're
Anyway.
like, we want this game to be harder, so let's put in the enemy that people have the most problem with.
Anyway, I drew my 11 raindrops, and they look beautiful. Best raindrops I'd ever drawn, right? Because you just like dab and then flick up a little bit, and it's a raindrop. Looked absolutely gorgeous. I was so impressed with myself. I got carried away. I did, in fact, draw 27 raindrops, right? But I was like, it's okay. It looks so good, Like I got the letter, whatever the 11th letter is, and then I had a fuck ton of raindrops. And then she's like, the kindergarten teacher like screams from across the room like, "What were you thinking?" And I was like, "Oh, I lost count." And she's like, "Why don't you count how many raindrops there are?" And I was like, "Oh, there's 27." I did count. I know it was wrong. She tears it in half, and then again throws it right in the garbage. And I never told my parents, but like I should have, right? That's a psycho thing to do. Like that's insane.
Yeah, no, that's bad. That's really bad.
And if I had told my parents, like, she would have had a meeting with the principal, like, this would have been, like, a problem. Like, my parents would have, like, raised hell about this. They'd be like, why would you do that? You're an insane woman. You tore in half his art project on the 11th day of kindergarten, you fucking lunatic. You shouldn't have a job.
Aunt Jo would have gotten them all fired.
Yeah.
For sure.
Aunt Jo would have gone in there with a hammer and just bonked them out of there. Like, yeah, that would not have stood. But as a kid, I don't think it's like drilled into kids enough that like you can tell your parents, because I don't know, you get out of school and you're just kind of glad to be out of there because it sucks so much. And like, I don't know. Also, like my parents didn't really pay that much attention when I would like try to tell them about stuff.
That is another big problem.
So like, maybe it just like didn't seem like there was a point. I think I still tried for years to like tell them stuff, but like, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, certainly that like trope of like the parents don't believe the kids when they tell them about something supernatural or whatever.
Yeah, it's not good, honestly.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
Alright, I don't want to do this.
Fair enough.
I'll figure out something else to do in this godforsaken game. I wonder if there's other parts of the other maps that I haven't explored yet. If there's lotted parts or something.
She can summon a bramble wall, no more Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm reading Winnie the Pooh to my son while listening on my Bluetooth earbud. He finally fell asleep. Ah, cool.
Nice.
I love that quote. Wherever you go, whoever you meet along the way, there will always be a boy playing with his bear.
Oh, that one section in the deep docks, it looks like I haven't done.
Give it a shot.
It's kind of far.
It is.
Yeah.
You gonna do it? Those are the worst. That like I haven't fought any of the regular enemies, but like those just look like they suck.
They do suck. Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, the thing I was saying before, the thing that really caused me to have like a paradigm shift about like relating to the prince or relating to the dragon was I was friends in preschool with this this cripplingly shy girl, and she only talked to her parents and me, and then I think this one other girl. But she couldn't talk to like the camp counselors. She couldn't talk to teachers. She couldn't talk to like extended family.
They're all a bunch of terrible bullies.
Well, some of them were really mean to her, which is like insane to think about. Is like, she was like the sweetest little girl. Like she was always so nice, and she was like extremely stunted. Like she was very small. I remember she was about half my height.
Aww.
And so, like, if she was that little, like, I don't think I was a giant when I was, like, in preschool. For her to be the same age as me and, like, half my height, there had to be, like, something seriously wrong. Yeah. But anyway, because I would wait for her to struggle with, like, talking, and then I would step in. So before she started crying, I would step in to like help her talk to camp counselors or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then she called me. She was like, "Oh, you're my guardian," or something like that.
No.
And I was like, "What's that?"
Oh,
and I was like, "That's a big word. Like, what the fuck does that mean?" Literally 3 over here. Break it down for me.
Got a wall jump to get to that section. No wonder I haven't done it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guess it makes sense.
Boo. It'll take me forever to get wall jump. Okay.
And then she was like, "Protector." It's like, big word again. And she's like, "Prince." I was like, "What's a prince?" She's like, "You don't know what a prince is?"
Alright.
And then she was like, I think she might have mentioned specifically Sleeping Beauty. And then I was like, oh, I felt like I was like guilty. I was like, oh, I'm always rooting for the dragon. Like,
oh my god.
like I'm happy at the end when the guy gets the girl, but I'm always like, oh, sick dragon fight. And then I rewatched the movie, and then suddenly I was like, well, I'm
the prince.
I am the prince.
So I should win.
She told me I'm the prince.
Aw.
And then I was suddenly like, hell yeah. Stab that bitch in the throat! Kill her!
The dragon's the kindergartner teacher!
Yeah. That kindergarten teacher would be so, would be so viciously mean to her. And, like, demean her and, like, mock her for being stupid. And, she... yeah, I mean...
Man, what do I do? I wonder if there's just... I don't know. Something else to do besides the two obvious things to do. Lady, tell me things. Nah, she didn't tell me anything.
Oh, hey, Retsnam. I have heard about the Tylenol causing autism. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess we'll hear more about that later. Hey, lady, you got any maps?
Oh, my favorite Winnie the Pooh quote is, if you live to be 100, then I want to be 100 minus one day, so I never have to live without you. Aww.
Oh.
My aunt has this thing that, it's, like, there's something about Winnie the Pooh quotes. I never, like, read the books as a kid, but, like, something about them makes me want to cry. It was, and my cousin wrote this on a little sticky note that my aunt still has, like, stuck to the inside of her cabinet. And it's, Tigger, and he's like, or it's Winnie the Pooh talking to Tigger, and he's like, Tigger, do you think we'll be friends forever? Pooh, and then, yeah, it's Tigger, do you think we'll be friends forever? And then Tigger says, even longer, Pooh, even longer. And it's, like, so cute. I don't know.
Yeah. Very wholesome stuff. Back when you could just be wholesome. Have you granted all the wishes open to you? No, I don't know how. I gotta, like, look up where items are, I guess.
But yeah, the little girl's name was Leah, and she was a little bit...
Like, I gotta look up where the berry is. Look up where the fleas are.
Oh, maybe upgrade your sword thing.
How?
You have to donate to upgrade the town.
Oh, you mean...
There's some kind of
Here?
donation thing, I don't know. Oh yeah, those donations. So if you fix the town, I think, is how you unlock the...
Sure.
How you unlock upgrading? Hey, Wanda
A
Hayes.
life-saving bridge. Wish granted.
Can we see your map, is the question. Books are really cute and wholesome, perfect for kids who feel the same way about the Wizard of Oz books, even if they get quite darker.
How
You
do
can always, like, when you're reading
how do I
a
make the
storybook,
map
you can always, like,
bigger?
just change the story on the fly.
There's a way to make the map bigger, right? Oh, maybe... There you go. That's my map so far. I haven't gotten that far, so... No judgy. I haven't gotten, like, the opportunity to really play that much, you know. But soon it will be bigger.
But yeah, Yeah, I mean, the kindergarten teacher wasn't exactly wrong, but she took every like she wasn't exactly wrong that there was something like she had a learning disability, or she didn't have. I mean, it wasn't a learning disability because she knew certain things. She was smart in certain areas, and then she had these like chasms of like deficiency, like um, little kids. They have
Tons
these like
of places I can go. Well, then name them. Name the places. Where do you want me to go? Oh, I can just like destroy this thing and take all the shards back? That's funny.
the evil option.
Yeah, the evil option, exactly. You can go left of Greymore to fight a boss to progress in the story. Left of Greymore. Which one is Greymore? Oh, well, obviously. That's the last area that I just unlocked. Yeah, of course. I've been avoiding that boss because it's hard.
Yeah. So anyway, kids have these like dumb games, right? And there was like a fun thing to do to have the stupid quiz, right? But then, you know, somehow like stupid became like a slur. They're like, you can't say stupid, so like, okay, it's the dumb quiz. And then you come up with like a really easy question, and then you'd be giggling and stuff because you're literally 5, and that's like hilarious.
Sure.
And my stupid quiz or dumb quiz or whichever word wasn't currently banned by the fucking fun police was what planet do we live on? And like that was very hard for the for that little girl. And the reason it was very hard is she had a brain tumor, and they didn't catch it.
God damn it.
Damn.
It's the worst run back ever. Don't like it. Can you still cheese more wing, or did they patch it? Are you asking me? Are you asking someone else in the chat? Because I certainly would not know.
Yeah, she was so tiny. Her parents were rich, and they had a big mansion. And,
Man, if only they knew that the kindergarten teacher was...
yeah, they could have afforded anything.
They would have destroyed her.
Yeah, they could have... I mean, I know I told my parents that she was mean to Leah. I know it... I think I even told her parents that the kindergarten teacher was mean to her. Because I would misbehave to, like, run interference. Like, if she was being mean to her, I would just, like, reach out and knock some stuff over in front of the kindergarten teacher. Because I knew it would enrage her and she'd start screaming at me instead.
You can cheese it by spawning him and moving back to the entrance and pogo off of him with Reaper Crest. I don't have any other crests. I'm early in game. I guess I'm supposed to have unlocked more stuff because people talking about these crests, but I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I don't remember what her dad did. I think he was either a lawyer or a doctor. If he was a doctor, it's even more tragic. But I mean, I think he might have been a doctor, but like a different area or something. But like she lived in this big mansion. It was kind of funny because she was so tiny, but she had the most gigantic house.
I can put on the compass. Will that help? Not far from unlocking the Reaper Crest. Well, how do I do? Go to Bone Town, head due west. You want to be more, like, specific? Am I going to the Ruined Chapel? Am I going to the Morrow? Am I going up the elevator? The crest is above the boss? I'm getting different info. Can you pass the Ruined Chapel yet? Can I pass? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand.
That's sad. I lost a friend to ALS recently. What is ALS? Ah, fuck, I have Top Chat on. I'm missing out.
I guess there's a door in the chapel. Is that what you mean? Just gotta run past them scissor dudes.
That's pretty funny. Donate 400 shards for a quest.
All the way west on your map, it stops. Is there a door? Yeah, so I've not opened that door. I don't know how to open that door. Is what? What are you talking about, man? You're confusing me. I'm getting more confusion than answers. This, right. It's not open. Cannot do. Oh, do you want me to grind and buy the key? Is that what you're asking? The Reaper Crest is in the top left of Greymoor. Yeah, you need wall climb to open. Yeah, I don't got wall climb. I don't know when I get wall climb, but I don't got it. Everyone unlocked more stuff before me, it seems. Because everyone's like, oh, why don't you just do this thing? I've been playing on hard mode. I haven't unlocked anything. I've just been
You did the same
winning.
thing with Hollow Knight. You then you soft locked yourself because you went to the crystal place without.
Yeah, without the wall jumping.
Yeah, and then, like, you're the only person to manage to do that.
I mean, they give you the option to do that. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, just soft lock yourself.
Yeah. Now, you don't need wall climb for Reaper or Wanderer. The simple key unlocks the early Wanderer's Crest. You have some items earlier than anyone else? Do I? Like what? Yeah. I feel pretty bare bones. Problem of open-ended game. Yeah, I guess so. But there are some sections that you can't go unless you've unlocked certain things. Hence, you know, all the sections I can't go because I don't have wall climb. So maybe the top priority should be go get wall climb? Do you guys remember where I get wall climb? Keep on pressing the wrong button to look at map, but, you know. Two metal chunks for one. Those are rare. Okay. I don't know. More platforming ability. Sounds good. It's past the bat? What bat?
I guess the moth.
He means the moth?
Yeah.
Is it? That's annoying. Well, I can do the moth, of course, but you need to beat all the missions, side missions, and collectible items. Yes, I would assume so. You need to beat more wing. Get to the place where the boss window is, and after beating her, you get wall climb. Why? Yeah. Why were people recommending that I go to a wall climb section then? The ultimate confusion. Alright. This boss is super annoying to run back to. And also I have no chance of beating it. But I guess I'll do it. It's only midnight. Surely I have the brain capacity for this. It's okay, David. It's alright. We're both tired. I get it. Alrighty. Where was that boss? I think I just go down, right? Just keep going. Oh yeah, it's like here. Then you keep going down.
Hey, Quantum Weasel. Yeah, Gurgi is somewhere. He runs and hides when Trisha's playing the game.
I should top off.
I can put a picture of him in the Discord though. I've got some Gurgi.
Is there anywhere to get some silk around here? Not by the scissors, guys. Not going near them. No. This thing has silk, but not today. Ah, an easy enemy. Okay.
I got a high quality Gurgi picture coming up.
Show me your map again. There's the map. There is my map. I don't have many sections unlocked. Up to the left is the crest. Oh well, I can't go there though. Alright. Figure out this guy, I guess.
There. Put some Gurgi in the Discord.
What the fuck?
Got Iron Reaper Soul Stealer.
Yeah, no kidding. Ah! Again. Ah! Oh, it tracks! What the fuck?
Insane.
That is insane. What do they want me to do if not jump over it? I don't
Maybe like at the end it rises up, so you should like let it go over you. Maybe.
Oh, you thinking it doesn't track?
Yeah.
It just knew that you were gonna try to jump.
Or it's like you have to learn to parry or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. I can hit things away, I guess.
This game has some not easy aspects.
No
facts.
kidding.
You know, I have such a mind for like layouts of rooms, but I can't remember. I can't remember like the whole layout of Leah's house. I just remember where the playroom was. She had a whole room just for playing. It's very extravagant.
Well, no, that's kind of normal.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, I just remember as a kid, I had this reaction to that. It was like, it's just for playing. We have a family room.
Yeah, right.
That sucks.
It's okay. I didn't have that many beads. Well, I think it's just around time to stop streaming anyways.
Sure.
My hands are starting to feel the impact of having to hit so many random buttons.
We had a bar. A lot of people have a bar in their basement. I always thought that was bizarre.
I have seen that occasionally.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, she had a big dollhouse and it was taller than her. She could like
Well, she was very tiny.
she was very tiny. I kind of wonder how small she was, because at the time she was like, you know, she was almost like half my height. She was like low down on my chest. We were the same age, I think.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
so like in retrospect, the condition is like really obvious that she had whatever it was. There's some, because when I was like describing her to someone who's like going through medical school, they were like, "Oh, it's so obvious that it's this or whatever."
I mean, I guess it wasn't obvious to everyone else until yeah.
But I think at the time there wasn't that much like medical research on it. It was like a new condition or something.
Sure.
But
sure.
it was some kind of brain cancer or something. So.
Yeah, sad
Yeah.
stuff. You have to go now? Well, so do we, Gabe. So
Yeah.
don't worry, you're not going to miss anything.
They think putting it in the basement makes it romantic, like a speakeasy, when in reality it's just drinking in a basement. Yeah.
Well, I guess it looks kind of nice, and you're thinking, ooh, if I have a party, they're going to be, like, really impressed by my downstairs bar.
I feel like every party ever, everyone just wants to sit in the kitchen at the kitchen table and just, like, talk.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, nobody wants to go look at the bar. They're like, I've been to, like, parties before, it's like, well, why isn't anyone coming to the basement? You gotta, and it's like, I don't drink. It's like, but it's a bar. It's like, alright. You can look at the bar.
You can just look at it.
And then, like, you go to the bar and they're like, they like pull out the fancy alcohol and they're like, so what am I making you? And I was like, I don't drink.
I still don't drink.
Yeah, I still don't drink. So I was like, you do today? And I was like, no, not today. No.
They just want to use it so badly. Like, please.
It's like,
I spent so much money on this bar.
Someone will always be like, oh yeah, make me a fucking concussion. Concussion. Yeah, that's the name of the drink, concussion.
Oh man. Yeah, not everyone is comfortable in a bar.
I mean, I like leaning on a bar. That's kind of nice, but
yeah. I mean, like the island and like the bar stools are like kind of nice.
no.
So there's that.
But anyway, I guess like on the positive note, guys will hang on to compliments their whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Like that. Like that, like it like really like it stays with you as much as like negativity tends to like linger on people. I think you give a guy a compliment, it'll embed into his soul.
Yeah. It's a shame because I feel like maybe the more negative part of society will try to make it so that you'll be embarrassed to give people compliments, so that you won't like contribute to just complimenting people. But I've tried to mentally work through the initial embarrassment and just say it, because I think there are usually no downsides to complimenting someone.
Yeah.
And everyone just kind of likes it, actually. And,
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is they think you're gay.
Yeah, well, the people who, like, I guess will be upset if you compliment them are usually trolls. or insecure or something. They get embarrassed and therefore they feel the need to embarrass you for giving it. And maybe that's not a good instinct.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that compliment back, I can still remember like the layout of the gymnasium that we were in. It was for like a day camp or whatever. I can still remember the exact spot we were standing when I got that compliment. I still remember. I can remember the layout of the room. You know.
Yeah.
And I think I cite that as my first fantasy influence, because of course I saw the Disney movies, but like I didn't realize I could be a prince until she said I was a prince, and I was like,
right,
hang on, you're saying what? And I rewatched the movie and I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. He wins, I win. You know, it's like a totally different thing now. You know, so
it does change your whole perspective on the whole matter. Yeah.
Yeah, because like. I mean, not that I thought I could be a dragon, but I was hoping.
You want to be the powerful thing, you know?
Yeah, I think a lot of kids really like dinosaurs and the Hulk and things like that because they don't have...
powerful.
Yeah, they don't have a bad time and they... so like...
No one can tell this dinosaur what to do. I'm too strong.
But I think also, like, they just don't give a lot of emotional complexity to, like, the heroes sometimes.
Sometimes they're just like cardboard cutouts, right?
Like, you don't, because when you're making a movie, you don't have time for these like moments where a character will get angry and like have that be like resolved. Like, there's plenty of times as a kid I was like frustrated and had difficulty communicating, and like I think it might be just easier to turn into a dragon and set them on fire than try to explain...
Yeah, shoot them with lightning and everything.
Yeah, like try to explain something to my
parents. We gotta bring back the word imbecile. I hardly ever hear that used anymore.
Yeah, that's a very Disney villain kind of insult.
For sure. Anyway, guys, I guess we'll wrap up the stream, but I think that's a nice...
Yeah.
That's a nice note to leave it on. That's a nice story.
And I guess, like, Joseph Choi is the one guy from the chat that would know my first book, which is not that good. I mean, it's fine, but I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. It's not good. I don't know. It's not like I'm, like, ashamed of it. I am ashamed of it. Anyway, I'm not, it's like, for when it's just because it's just so early on in my like writing career. It's of course you're gonna pass it, and like I think a lot of people cringe at everything that they've done because they always looking back and like, oh my god, it could have been better. And I don't do that with everything, but that book it's just so, I'm not like ashamed of it for what it is, but like, if someone reads that and none of my other stuff, I'm like, oh god, they must think I'm like a fucking...
They must think I'm an edgelord.
Yeah, they must think I'm retarded. Like, I don't,
Joseph says, it's good. I'm glad to have read it.
Yeah. Well, if you notice in the foreword, the dedication was to that little girl I told the story about. It says my first fantasy influence. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. It's the simple things, guys. They matter the most. Anyways, thank you for joining us for another Silksong stream. I guess I'll try to beat that boss next time. So, see you guys, and good night.